Two huge Washington headlines just dropped, kind of like breaking news, and they look totally unrelated. John Bolton with classified information, and then temporary protected status, immigration protections. These seem like different stories, right? But they're not. Not exactly, at least. For the general public, this is about trust in government systems. For government contractors, it's about something even more terrifying: compliance risk. Yes, the least sexy phrase in business: compliance. Until it shows up with subpoenas, staffing problems, or even just a contracting officer asking, so what happened here? First off, let's talk about John Bolton, who pleaded guilty to illegally retaining classified information. This lesson is very simple. Just because someone had access to sensitive information at one point does not mean that they can keep it forever. This matters for contractors and their companies, especially within cleared contracts, because when senior people leave, companies need to know where are the notes, where are the files, were personal emails ever used, who did the actual offboarding, and if you're the contractor, you have to really understand what you can and can't say when you leave the classified government. When senior people leave, this is usually a problem because I'm sure someone handled it. That's not an actual policy. Second off, the Supreme Court allowed the government to end temporary protective status for Haitians and Syrians. This sounds like an immigration story, and it is when you think about what the Supreme Court just came out with before that, but it's also a workforce story. TPS can affect whether people are authorized to work. That means employers need to check I-9 and E-Verify guidance very carefully, especially as it gets updated. But here's a big warning. Don't manage workforce compliance by headlines. Don't target people by nationality. Don't guess. Don't let a manager wing it because they read one spicy article at lunch. That's how you turn a compliance issue into a discrimination problem. For government contractors, this hits real contracts. You got to think construction, facility support, food services, the list goes on and on. And if your workforce changes overnight, your contract deadlines don't magically pause out of sympathy. So here's a takeaway. Two headlines. One warning. Whether it's classified information or workforce authorization, your controls matter most when the rules start moving. And if your compliance program only works when nothing is happening, that's not compliance. It's just a screensaver. If you got any questions about any of this, make sure to comment below. We try to respond to every single comment as they come in. If this helped, if you liked it, please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and share it with everybody else. As always, thank you for watching.